The Day the Rock Star Died, featuring Whitney Houston.
Every once in a while you have to report something that you thought would be the worst thing that could happen, and it was going to happen, and now it has.
The death of singing star Whitney Houston at the age of 48.
Her death comes on the eve of music's biggest night, the Grammy Awards.
It was just such a shock. I don't think, when you remembered the Whitney that had burst onto the scene in the 80s, you just couldn't really imagine this is how the story would end.
Cocaine, various diazepams and sedatives and sleepers, and a pretty lethal cocktail. But I think the general consensus was that if she'd only done it that day, she'd have survived, but this was years and years of physical abuse. And the fact is, she may have just fallen asleep in the tub.
It was a huge shock to the music world. It was just before the Grammys, and of course, all of music was in Hollywood for this huge ceremony, and there was this awful kind of moment of the loss of this huge pop star.
You began to see how important she was and what an influence she'd had on generations of singers.
I think Whitney's legacy is of being a huge pop star and also being one of the first big female black superstars. She really opened the door for others to follow.
The control over her voice was second to none. I mean, that was the thing. She was technically an absolutely amazing singer.
You just gave her a microphone, let her start to sing, and she just owned the whole world.
Watch the full episode of The Day the Rock Star Died, featuring Whitney Houston, on AXS TV.